just got back from a trip last night and it's straight to packing this morning. I'm starting off with packing up my clients' products. Some of them I'm shipping back, others I'll be donating, and then there's a few that I'll be shipping to my new address. For some clients, I even have props to pack up. I want to make sure these gorgeous stone pieces get to their destination in one piece, so I'm carefully wrapping each one individually in bubble wrap. For me, it's always been a bit challenging to figure out how to pack backdrops. This time, I'm going to see if they happen to fit in a full-sized luggage. And oh my god, it's a perfect fit. Last time I moved, I was able to find a box that was long enough to fit the rolled up backdrops. But because of the box's odd size, it ended up being kind of expensive to ship. So I'm glad there's a better solution here. And of course, we have to fill up the empty space inside the rolls. When it comes to packing, efficiency and utilizing space is most important to me. I don't care so much about organization. Which is why I'm filling every nook and cranny with whatever happens to fit. Absolutely no rhyme or reason to the pairings. There's also many items that don't make much sense to pack with me, so I'll be donating them. This is going to sound crazy, but I'm also going to try to pack my light in the checked luggage. I've seen those videos of how they literally throw those suitcases around when loading and unloading them, so I need to strategize this packing very carefully. What better way to cushion some lighting gear than with a literal cushion? This one from Cushion Lab has been so firm yet plush, plus it fits in the luggage perfectly too. And here I'm packing up another client's products to take with me. I'm really trying to make use of all the packing materials I have, even if it came from the client. Good morning! It really does feel like I have endless props to pack, so we're tackling them first thing today. I need to be really careful with packing these glasses, so I'm going to wrap each piece in one of my sweaters. I love it when I can essentially pack two things at once. I used this method too when I moved to LA, and it ended up working really well. for items where I need to disassemble them, I'll just tape the screws together so they don't get lost. Tomorrow is already my last full day here in LA, and this is the progress on packing. So most of the shelves have now been emptied. That stuff I'm either going to go through and see if there's anything I want to keep for myself, and the rest I'm just going to give away to family and friends. And then this shelf, these shelves over here that have contained most of my props and backdrops, that has all been cleared out at this point. And then this is kind of looks like trash, but this is my donations pile. So I'm actually going to be carrying all of my camera equipment with me in my carry-on. And before I pack it all in, I just want to give you guys a quick gear tour. This is all of the equipment that I own in terms of camera gear, and it is what I use to create the product photography that you see. So first off, in terms of camera gear, I mainly use my Nikon Z7 II. This is a mirrorless camera system, and I love it so far. I have pretty much committed myself to the Nikon system. So my backup camera, the first one that I started off with, is actually my Nikon D3200. This was pretty much already like a 4-year-old camera that I bought used when I first started my photography journey, and it has been with me ever since. In terms of lenses, what I have now on my camera is the 35mm 1.8. I have this attached to my camera just for the purposes of transportation, since it's the smaller of the lens that I own. I don't typically use this one for product photography, but it is great for portrait photography and pretty much like a lot of other different real life uses. So this is the one that I actually started off with. It's still highly recommended. It's just not the best for product photography, where I prefer a little bit more of a zoom lens. And so most of my product shots are done with this one. This is the Nikon 18-300mm f3.5. I did not get this lens originally for product photography. It's not really the best for that, to be honest. It's just what I had currently that worked the best for taking product shots. I do plan to switch this out for probably a 24-70mm eventually, but this is what I'm working with currently and what I have been working with throughout the entirety of my product photography career. And then just in terms of other miscellaneous gear, I need to go through this because it is pretty heavy for me to be carrying as a backpack. But in this bag, I just kept all of my camera batteries and chargers, as well as different cables such as my tethering cord, a couple of different like lens caps, and some SD cards, along with my triggers for the light. And yeah, there's just like a lot of stuff in here that probably doesn't need to be in here. So I needed to go through this because it's like so heavy and I have so much more that I need to pack into my carry-on.
My eyesight's so bad. I can't even read what the last 2 aisles say.
Don't you need glasses?
I'm not wearing glasses. It's a marble one.
You need any more Scotch heavy duty tape? And you want to take that cart? I don't think anyone's using it.
It's really happening. It's my last day in LA. Despite what it may look like, because I know I've been wearing the same outfit for like 3 days in a row now. So we're at about 20 boxes at this point. I only have one small area left to look through and clean up and pack. So we might actually be leaving LA with the same amount of belongings as when I left New York, which is really interesting. And all this extra skincare I will be giving away to my friends here.